for another segment of Spotlight. We are so excited today to have Bowie all the way from Hong Kong. Hi, how are you doing?
Hi, Cindy, and hi, everybody. Glad to be here today.
So we are super excited to have you. So she is the founder and managing partner of a very interesting fund in Hong Kong that also invests in India. So thank you so much for joining us today, and also for leading the way in really interesting investments in today's new world. So why don't you tell us a little bit about what you've been up to with this fund? I know that you've been super involved with events all around, because we have met during an event as investor panel judges. And then since then, you've done like a million other things. So why don't you give us a couple of pointers about your fund and about some of the initiatives that you're involved with, so we can follow you as well.
Sure. I am Bowie. I'm a woman with many faces. One side, I do angel investment into technology companies. I focus on 5 specific technology, including AI, big data, blockchain, cybersecurity, and Internet of Things. I'm also a partner of a venture capital fund called True Global Ventures. So this fund focus on, I guess, 4 specific verticals, including financial services, infrastructure, gaming slash entertainment, and AI slash data analytics. So it's not 100% blockchain focused, but we are open to blockchain projects, but not cryptocurrency. So if we believe in the project, I think we will definitely invest into the equities. The side, I also run a consultancy arm, helping companies in terms of business development, market access, connecting them to the right people. And one other thing that I'm very active and passionate about is I run a MaGEHspire, which is a education entity that focus on education. Also, I do run a lot of educational talks in tech, fintech, women in tech, investment, and family office related to topics. So, and we met together with Sydney at one of the there was Shakti was the India pitching session event where we both were the investor judge. So glad to be here today.
Thank you. It was a really, really fun event as well. So happy that we got to meet all these interesting and diverse investors from all around the world, because I think that was the point in those kinds of events, which is more prevalent now than they ever have been before, too. So these are really interesting opportunities, and I hope you guys sign up and get involved. So yeah, wanted to understand what inspired you to be investing in these emerging markets. I know that you and your husband have started this fund, but were there particular events in your life that really inspired you to open up to these interesting opportunities business wise?
Sure. So what happened is how I became an angel investor was because of my husband. Back in 2015-16, he actually, while he was holding his banker job, he actually was a co-founder of one of the blockchain startup, along with other partners in Singapore. I actually was invited to be a board director to help, I guess, supervise the company. So that's the first experience of me getting involved with a startup. And subsequently, after this experience, we understand, I guess, especially from his point of view as one of the co-founder, we understand, I guess, business very much, all the challenges, difficulties. And we started to do I guess couple angel investment, and what happened is we do see not necessarily just the money that we can help with the startup. We also actually have the passion and time to guide the startup, also to help them, I guess, in different areas such as business development, how to structure the event, the company, and also ethics. So those, I think, compared to venture capitals, they really don't have time. But angels, beside money, we have time to help shape the startups. And plus, what happened is being a VC, VC wouldn't have time for startups to help them to grow to a certain stage. But as angel, you are able to help startups reach to a stage where they have the capability to approach to VC. So those are the time that we um, truly enjoy doing.
Oh, that is great. I love how your personal life inspired you to change directions in your professional career, and it just kind of snowballed from there, creating a lot of great impact for all these companies. So that is fantastic. And so going back to how you were investing in the emerging markets like India, as a foreign investor in India, and as somebody who wants to come in that is new, what kind of tips or advice would you give them based on your very first experiences and your first learnings when you first did it?
Yeah, so it just happened that yesterday I conducted a summit called the Hidden Treasures of India, involving two specific panel discussion where I personally wanted to learn from all the experts. So the first panel was how to find the next unicorn from VC perspective. Then I moderated the panel, and it truly enjoyed learning from all these seasoned speakers and practitioners in the venture capital space. So for and subsequently for the second panels was about how to navigate the tax and legal structure, the aspect when investing into India market as a foreign investor. So if you ask me the tips, right, I guess don't jump, no matter what. If you are interested in investing as an angel investor into technology companies, I think the first thing you need to get yourself to do is to get yourself educated. I guess there are tons of different summit and educational talks where you can find online. Get yourself, educated first. Learn about the field, learn about the market, and if you want to invest, right, I think I would advise you to only invest to certain amount of money that you actually afford to lose, because especially doing the startup world, the success rate is quite less, is quite low. So I think out of 100 companies, 95 to 98 would actually fail. So how can you really narrow down your you might have to speak to tons of different startups and listen to their pitch, and in order to find one that you might be interested, but you still have to do a lot of evaluation, do a lot of due diligence before you actually make a decision to invest.
And so, in North America, there are fewer than 20% that of founders that are women. So there, of all these entrepreneurs, fewer than 20% of them are women. Are you seeing the same kinds of imbalance in the Eastern market? And if so, how do you think that we can take steps to improve those kinds of statistics and make things a little bit more balanced and more diverse in the future?
That's a good question. I did not really, dig into the actual percentage of how much female founders or entrepreneurs are in the Asia region, but obviously the gender equality is not balanced. That's for sure. I'm part of a group called Women in Tech. And we always, the group is super active. We always exchange messages, and we always throw in a lot of questions and ask each other. I think what happened is very important that we stay together as a team. Just like, like sister, you stay together as a whole, and voice out. I think what happened is me as a female, I think one thing I'm really good at is I'm okay to tell people that I need help, which I think most of the male, they might not feel comfortable doing so. But for us, I think it's so easy that we get lost. Where is it? Where can I find this place? It's so easy to voice out and ask questions, right? So this the same theory can apply to the startup world, and we stay together. We always find solution. Even if I don't have answer for your question, I'm sure I can find someone who can answer and help you out. So stay together is the key.
Oh, that's awesome. And we're going to link all of those resources that Bowie has said in the description below, so you guys can also find out more information as well and spread this news. So I really do love also, and thank you for just putting yourself out there, being super, super active in the community, because the more that, we get to see your face and your initiatives, the more we are also inspired to follow your footsteps and understand more about how we are investing in new markets the way that you are, and how you are being super active and inspiring all these young women to one day sit in a seat like yours as well on the global stage. So thank you so much for leading the way and for just doing what you do on an everyday basis. I know that you make it seem very easy because I've seen you, but I'm pretty sure that there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes. So really appreciate that. And yeah, and so now what we're going to do is that we're going to play a game. So I've asked you to take out two pieces of paper. So I'll show you mine. And what we're going to do is that we're going to write one truth and one lie. And to get to know you a little bit better, we're going to see if we can guess each other's truth and lie. So I'll give you a minute to do that. Okay, great. So I'm going to show you mine first, and you can guess first, okay? So
You can ask questions, right?
two. So one of them is was born in Montreal. So that's the city I'm currently in right now. And then secondly is got rejected for the US visa twice. So which one do you think is true and which one do you think is a lie?
Come on, you're Canadian. You don't need to apply for US visa. Why you ask me this question? A lie must be US visa, and the true is you were born in Montreal.
No.
Ooh, you
Are you
suck.
serious?
Yeah, so we actually do have to apply for a US visa. We have had more restrictions over the years, and I've been rejected twice. Once when I was supposed to work for Microsoft, and once when I was supposed to work for Tesla. So also two ends of the country. It was not fun either time.
I cannot believe it.
Yeah.
I mean, if you put work visa, maybe that's another that if you put work visa, then I might have catch it. So
Yeah, no, even like living there for Canadians, we can only be there for up to 6 months in a calendar year. Just living, like just
I
traveling.
used to
Yeah.
I used to work there for almost 6.5 years, and yes, it wasn't a pleasant feeling to apply to go through the H-1B visa every 3 years, so it wasn't fun. So,
So you
but
feel
I ended up in Washington D.C. for 6.5 years. It was a lovely experience, though. So.
oh, that's great. Well, I mean, you got it, so that was good. So I wouldn't know what that's like, but good for you. So why don't you show me yours now, and I'm gonna see if I can guess. I can speak, and
Four
then
languages.
4 languages. Okay, and then the other one.
I can write my name with both of my hands simultaneously.
Oh my gosh, that's such a cool talent.
So which one is true? Which one is lie?
Okay. No, I think you can write your name simultaneously. Is that true?
Yes.
That's so cool. Also, can you like show us one part of it? Like if you like bring the camera down? Oh my God. That is awesome.
Yes.
So thank you so much for sharing that very cool talent with us. And is there a initiative or something that is very exciting to you that you would like to share with our audience?
Yeah, so yesterday I conducted the first inaugural event, the Hidden Treasure of India, that inspired me to do, perhaps the next one will be another event of the hidden treasures of Asia, or could be another country. So I think there are so many different hidden treasures around the world. I think that would be a good initiative if I focus in different region and invite all different seasoned speakers to join us. And one of the topic for panel discussion suggested by another investor judge, thanks to Jennifer Jen, she actually encouraged me to suggested to create another panel, which is to share all your failure experience, either from investing or from from having your own startups. I think there will be a great a panel discussion where I to have brave speakers to share their failure experiences with. So I look forward to that.
That is fantastic. So you guys, we're going to share the link below so you guys can see the event and also, of course, get to follow Bowie. So if our audience were to reach out to you, what is the best way to reach out to you, follow you, or contact you?
So my company website is www.magespire.io, which is magespire.io, and you can find me Bowie Lau over LinkedIn, and I guess you should find me as the founder for MaGEHspire. So.
Perfect. Awesome. So we're going to link that as well. So thank you so much for joining us today. It was wonderful having you and getting to know you better. And I'm sure our audience will be reaching out and following you as well. So thank you so much for, like I said, doing what you do and moving forward with all of your fantastic initiatives.
Thank you for having me, Sydney.